Good morning, Hoyas. It's Allana McInnis here with our last Blue Crew HSPN episode this year.
Good morning, Hoyas, and happy Thanksgiving. I'm Tate Costin.
And I'm Allana McInnis, and welcome to Hoya Vision. We hope everyone had an amazing homecoming weekend. You all looked great, and our teams that competed this weekend did amazing. The Hoyas had a huge blowout game against South Cobb. Darius Clark started off the game with a touchdown run, putting them up 7-0. Harrison Frosch finished the game at 54-0 with a touchdown pass. Great job, boys. Now, Hoyas, the boys have a major region game against Dalton, so we need every Hoya to try to make the drive up to support our boys. Let's see what the guys had to say about the game this Friday. I'm here with Andrew Scott, one of the sophomores on our varsity boys cross country team, and we're just gonna ask him a couple questions about region and state coming up this month in October. So Andrew, with facing many adversities this season, how do you think the team will perform at region?
Well, we've had a bunch of people step up, and right now we really have a strong top 7, so hopefully we can go out and win state.
With Alex Lacey, who's one of our top runners on our girls varsity cross country team. So Alex, with region coming up, how does that place you guys for state?
Basically, if you get first into region, you're going to get the best starting position on the line for state, and that's our goal, to win region and make it our 9th straight.
So what is your driving force behind the push for state this season as a team?
The biggest thing is just using our advantage of having a lot of upperclassmen. Jennifer Toll, me, Sophia Drury, Kiera Stanley, Kaylee Moody we're all upperclassmen, and we've been working really hard. And being in 6A, we have a really good chance to pull a state championship, and we haven't done that since 2001.
It's time for your scores.
Hey Hoyas, I'm here with our two varsity Hoya competition cheerleading captains, Sarah Isley and Hannah Kasten-Smith, and we're just going to ask them a couple questions leading into their competition this weekend at Etowah. So Sarah, how have you guys been preparing for this first competition?
Well, we've gone full out at like every single practice, sometimes like more than once, and like if we like make a mistake, then like we know like how to correct it.
Waverly, how do you think the team will do this weekend?
We're just going to go out there and have our routine and hope for the best outcome.
Great. And who pushes you guys the most in practice?
I think our captains, Hannah Kasten-Smith and Sarah Isley, really push us.
That's great. Now back to the desk. Wow, David, they look like they're going to be pretty strong this season. Although they did fall to Sequoia 42-30. Now, Hoyas, don't fret, because points are earned in wrestling by the number of takedowns and escapes. So the Hoyas did well, and I'm sure they'll get them next time.
Now let's talk about our H2 Hoyas, Allana.
So huge congratulations to Billy Rothery for breaking the school record in the 50 free. He also qualified for state in the 100 breaststroke. Billy has now qualifying times in every event.
Allana, let's dive right into it.
Hey Hoyas, I'm here with JC Dickman and Reagan O'Rear, and we're just going to ask them a couple questions about their first year diving this season. So JC, what got you into diving?
Alyssa McMillan really pressured me into diving. She's our dive captain. She's really great. I'm really glad that I'm diving this year.
Hey, watch out.
That's awesome. And Reagan, what do you what do you want to get out of this season, especially it being your first season? You're just coming off competition cheer. What do you plan to do?
I'd really just like to be able to get my 6 dives and be able to officially compete, because that's honestly a lot harder than I thought it would be. So it'd be really great to just be able to actually compete and try to get to state at some point.
So Kevin, what is your main goal for yourself this year?
This year I'm mainly trying to perform well at county and qualify for state.
That's awesome. And how do you expect to get there?
I've got to learn a couple new dives, but I'm almost there.
Awesome. We look forward to seeing a lot from you. Now back to the desk. Hey Hoyas, we're out here today just to give tribute to our fall sports seasons as they come to a close. We really wanted to get a couple words from our seniors and our underclassmen who are going to either be taking on the team or who are leaving their teams behind and moving on to a new chapter in their life. So let's just see what they had to say.
I'd like to thank the seniors.
I want to thank the seniors
For welcoming everyone to the team in such a great way.
pushing us as hard as they could this season.
And giving us a state ring, which hasn't been done in 10 years.
I would like to thank the seniors this year in particular. They've been a really encouraging group of kids and they've really motivated me a lot. I'd like to shout out Alex Lacey because she's been a great inspiration this year, and Jennifer Toll and Hope Nielsen. They've both been excellent captains.
Pushed me through some hard things, and I'd like to thank them for being a great group, and hopefully I can be as great as they were this year.
I just really want to thank our seniors for leading the team the way that they did this year. Definitely going to miss them next year.
I just want to thank my team for sticking with it all year and putting in all the hard work they did day in and day out. It really made the season what it was.
I just want to thank the team for being the best teammates they could be and always being there for me and pushing me. I thank Coach Scott and Coach Simmons and Coach Dunn for pouring everything they have into the sport and just wanting us to get the most out of it.
I just want to thank my team and the coaches I've had over the past couple of years who've always pushed me to be my best. Over the past couple of years, especially my freshman year, it was kind of rough, but I think one of the strongest group of girls at this whole school, and it's all due to my teammates and all of us just pushing each other. So I just want to thank you guys for always just helping us become the best teams that we can always be.
The girls are just starting their season with practices coming up this week. I got to talk to two of our gymnasts, so let's check it out. Hey Hoyas, I'm here with Sabrina Zink and Renaya Harris, and we're just going to ask them a couple questions about the gymnastics season coming up this winter. So Sabrina, with gymnastics being kind of a newer sport here at Harrison, this is y'all's third season. Tell us just a little bit about it. Like, where do you practice? Who's your coach?
We practice at GAA, and our coach is Miss Poteet. And overall, I think that we'll do pretty well this season, considering the fact that we have multiple retired gymnasts who are on level 8 and 7, and being 10's the highest. So I guess we'll do that.
That's awesome. And Renaya, gymnastics is a very individual sport. So what's your favorite event, and how do you plan to improve from last season to this season?
Well, my favorite event is bars, and I think that for us to improve, we have to practice more and focus on our worst event.
That's awesome. We're looking forward to seeing a lot from you too. Now back to the desk. Also, don't forget, Hoyas, you can now watch these matches online, so be sure to check that out. And in addition, the volleyball team is paying for the first 50 students to get in free tomorrow night.
Good luck, girls.
Thanks, guys. You know what place is awesome for Thanksgiving and Christmas? The Marietta Square.
Let's check it out.
Hey Hoyas, I'm here at Tiny Bubbles Tea Bar in the Marietta Square, and we are with Brielle, who is one of our fellow Hoya alumni from the class of 08, and we're just going to ask her a couple questions. So how did you guys think of the idea to open up a tea bar?
I've always loved good tea, and I found that it's really hard to find quality tea at cool places. Usually they're like grandma's tea house. So I wanted to create a nice place where you can go feel casual but enjoy some really good tea and bubble tea.
Awesome. And what exactly is bubble tea?
It's a tea-based drink. It's hand-shaken and it's served cold with different flavors and sweeteners, often a creamy component, and then the best part is the pearls at the bottom that are actually edible that you drink through a big fat straw. So it's like a drink and a snack in one.
So what is the most popular tea here at Tiny Bubbles?
In the summer, it's definitely our razzleberry, which is a strawberry raspberry lemonade, and it goes really good with popping pearls that are the pearls that burst when you bite into them. Or one of my favorites that's really popular in the fall is called salted caramel. It's a creamy bubble tea, and it's really good if you do the tapioca and the green apple popping pearls in it.
Wonderful. Now back to the desk. That's all we have today. I'm Allana McInnis, and as always, I'm Allana McInnis.
And don't forget,
under any circumstance, too,
have a Friday, Hoyas.
So as always, have a Turn Tuesday, Hoyas, because this was Blue Crew HSPN.